Hello Nesties, it's Netta again from Netta's Nest, and I just sitting up here thinking about stuff. It's so nice out. Once again, wind is blowing, stuff is falling all over. Once again, it's Netta, Zone 10A, Florida, Central West Florida, I believe. And today I am going to do Talk It Up Tuesdays tomatoes. Just thinking of stuff. So anyhow, I have all these tomatoes that are growing, and I'm so excited because the berries are doing well. And now I'm going to do Tuesday tomatoes, and we're just going to check in, not every Tuesday, but when I talk about my Tuesdays, I'm going to try to do it on Tuesdays. So first I want to talk about my biggest tomato, and the tomato that's been here in the garden the longest, one I don't barely do anything for. I just let it grow wild, and it's just been sitting up here. You've seen it several times. It's been here since I don't know, last summer sometime. I have to look back through my archives to see how long it's been here, but it's the longest tomato that I've had here. It's the best looking tomato tomato bush that I have, and I've learned to put blue jays are going ham in the yard. Nope, that's a blue jay and a mockingbird. They're fighting. And this is the idea that I got to put tomatoes with my citronella, because I just left it there in that pot, and it is growing ham. And I believe it's cherry tomatoes. I'm not really sure what type of tomato it is. I want to say it's a cherry or aroma, but it's just been doing fine. It's beautiful. Very seldom has a worm on it. I've sprayed it. I've taken care of it in the past, but pretty much it's been doing just fine. So this will be my entry for Talk It Up Tuesday tomatoes. I had another trend that I had for this Talk It Up Tuesday tomatoes. Talk It Up Tuesday tomato tails. That's what it's gonna be. Oh, and also I did buy some more. I've been on in my garden, and I found some more tomatoes. I believe I bought that one little Mr. Strippy from Walmart last week. So I went and found some seeds also in my garden, and it's an heirloom tomato. And I believe that in my garden has all heirloom, majority heirloom tomatoes. But this is an intermediate. This beautifully yellow-orange beefsteak type variety is high in sugar and low in acidity. And I've listened to the one girl that lives here in Florida. She talks about how some tomatoes have acidity levels, high or low acidity. But this one is low in acidity. Fruit can grow up to 2 pounds a piece and make a beautiful slicing tomato on sandwiches and burgers. Vigorous vines require staking for best results. So I have those two out there in the garden already that I've talked about, and I'm curious. So since tomatoes come in a variety of colors, therefore we can learn to determine ripeness throughout this other senses. As tomatoes ripen, their colors become shiny. The weight of the fruit begins to increase while the firmness starts to give away. As tomatoes reach their peak ripeness, their aroma will become stronger, signaling they are ready. Using clean shears, cut tomatoes from the stem, leaving the pedicle, I think that's the green top, attached to the fruit. That's a new word I've learned. Pedicle, P-I-D-I-C-L-E. That's what it looks like. And I'm assuming they're talking about leaving this little green part intact when you pick the seed. So that is what I'm going to put out. That's what out there. That is what's in the garden growing now. But this is one of my tomatoes I just received from in my garden, and I probably will plant this again in a couple months after I dig up everything and get everything started back again. And I have a pink ox heart, but they have an orange ox heart, and this is orange ox heart tomato, ox heart tomato. I think because it's kind of shaped like a heart, I'm assuming, and it's an indeterminate. This Virginia heirloom is stunning. Is a stunning ox heart shaped variety, beefsteak style tomato with very little seeds or gel. Tomato produces many tomatoes weighing around 16 to 32 ounces on average. The plants are very disease resistant. That's another thing I'm looking for. A nice slicing tomato, a disease resistant tomato. and a nice hearty tomato. I don't really care about acidity yet because I don't really know the difference, but definitely slicing, beefy, and disease resistant or bacterial. The plants are very disease resistant and will produce late into the season. The well-balanced flavor of this variety makes it a good idea for any recipe. I'm curious about this. So this germinates in 5 to 10 days. Germination temperature 70 to 90 degrees, which is what I need here right about now, because we are gonna peak, 90 plus degrees in the next, so it's May, March, April. In about 2 months, we're gonna be in the 90 plus degrees. Right now, we're hitting 80. My leg is in the sun and it's on fire right now. But I can get this to germinate now. And days to maturity is 80 to 90 days. So that'll give me 3 months. So if I put it in the ground in June, July, August, September, it'll be right on time. So I'm gonna put a whole new flush of tomatoes in the ground at June. I have some growing now, but definitely at June, these two here will be growing. But I have this one growing from the store, and I'm curious to see how big it's gonna get and what it's gonna taste like. I'm not really sure. So that's some things that I learned about tomatoes, and I got a couple more other things. But this is tomato tails, but I did put some corn in the ground, but that's another movie. Not another movie, but another video. So let me show you this tomato right here. We'll go all up in the citronella bush, and then if you just stay tight, the clip will switch over, and I'm walking through the garden talking about several other tomatoes. And I think as I do my tomato tails, I'll try to get little peeks of information just to share with you guys, just to make it interesting. Hold tight. So this is the tomato I was talking about. This tomato was like, it's down in here. It started in here as a little tomato, and it has, this is citronella, but this is a part of the tomato. That's citronella, but this is the tomato right here. And I put this up here. I think I need to call this Kayla, because I think I put this in here before Kayla went to school. And it's just growing, and I got a couple blossoms. I've only got one tomato, but there's blossoms there, and there's some blossoms. It's over here. So what this tomato did, it fell over, crooked out, started growing out that way. I put it back up again. Another branch started growing up, and this is the one that's growing up. We have some over here. It's all up under there. It has wrapped around my little pine tree, all up under here, growing. Blossoms and more blossoms, and something's up under there. So this is my oldest tomato. Oh, good grief, y'all, look at this. It's all over here. So whether I get tomatoes off that or not, I don't know. But you guys stay tuned to not Talk It Up Tuesdays, but just Talking Tomato Tuesdays, and see how things go. Hang out with me. Let's just keep each other company, and hold tight. And of course, I forgot to talk about my only 2 hybrid tomatoes that I have, and I think they're called, let me see the name of it. The name is Parks Whopper Improved Tomato. It's an indeterminate tomato. I got this from Walmart. Full Sun is in here by itself. No, I'm not using Miracle Grow, but that's what this is, and it's supposed to be a good slicing tomato. I think when I first got it, I put the information up. So, and when I got it, it wasn't this tall, but it's doing fairly well. It's about a little over 6 inches now. So, and I have 2 of them. And these are my only 2 determinate tomatoes. So those are in containers, and they'll grow to what they're supposed to grow, and then I pull them out. I have this one over here with this collard green. I'm trying to let grow the seed. And here's this one. And I think I better go ahead and prop him up. But they're doing pretty good. But those are my only, I have 2 determinate, and everybody else 3. That Golden Nugget Golden Nugget cherry tomato is a determinate. And from my understanding, everybody else are indeterminate variety of tomatoes. So I just forgot to add those 2 in, and just wanted to put that little tidbit in. All right, see you guys later again. So, hey guys, hello again. Let's talk about these tomatoes. This has been a tomato journey for me, I tell you. I have several tomatoes. I have these, and I want to take this down because this is from last year, but I want those to ripen on the branch. I have these over here. And I know we talked about those already, but let's just talk about some tomatoes and how excited I am that my tomato branches are looking good for right now. And I'm glad to see that I finally have some blossoms on here. I have this tomato. And that's 1, 2, 3. We have 4. This is my biggest one. This is my big rainbow here. It's nut over here. And it wasn't doing so well. Honey lizards. But we're going to see what's going to happen. I forgot what that one was. Well, yeah, we have tomato voila around this joint. Can't wait to get all my peppers down. This is another one. The wind is blowing this one so much, I'm going to have to get a little stick and pin it up. I don't even know which one that one is. A lot of my tomatoes are from, you know, the bigger ones. For ones that I tried growing last year, and I just, they're probably either seeds from the dinner table, or I don't know. I'm going to be curious. It's going to be like digging for potatoes out here when all these tomatoes grow through. So I tell you, some I know I grew from seed. Some of the labels were removed. I had those 2 big purple looking tomatoes from Aldi, and I put those out there. They're around here somewhere. Plus I had a big red tomato that was pretty. I germinated those seeds. So I have tomato seeds everywhere. And some of these tomatoes that are popping up, I have the slightest idea what they are. So I hope they all give me some. The ones that I have a tag by, those were intentional. So here we go. And I didn't know this was going to grow. And this is a big rainbow from 228. That is a black crumb from 220. That is a triple L crop from 220. And over here, that's another purple one. But yeah, and I just was like, okay, I'm not gonna babysit you guys. I'm just gonna put you out there and let it do what it do. The tomato that was over here last season, that's the one over there in that basket. I have no idea what it is, but it grows like little cherry tomatoes. And I was listening to some people that, okay, put the tomatoes in a bigger area so that they can grow. So I took it out of that. I think I'm getting small tomatoes because they're in a small area, so I need to give them room to grow. So let me show y'all this. Oh, I forget this. This is what I've been fascinated with, Paul Robeson. And I didn't know that this was going to do this, because I killed most of them, but these survived. And the mushroom basket that was in here that died, so this is a Kellogg's, and this one is a Hillbilly. So I'm hoping that these will be just ready for fall. All of those 3, because I know I gotta get all that dug up. No, to my surprise, I was watching somebody and they just had a bunch of seeds in the little trays, and that's what I did. I threw them all in there. So these are Brandywine black tomatoes. Those are all those little ones. And these are all, what does that say? Oh, pineapple tomatoes. I didn't know I put those out there to germinate. So those are the pineapple tomatoes. And this one here, we have Cherokee purple, and I have triple L crop. It sounds like a rap song. And then I have black chocolate striply tomato. Now I just ordered some more striply tomatoes. I didn't know I had that. And this is a Kellogg's tomato, and this is a big rainbow. And these are all from 314. So those will all be good until I gotta find somewhere to put that. That's that Roselle hibiscus. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's getting leggy. So that's those tomatoes there. I don't think I have any more little ones. I think a San Marzano. I think that's a pepper. But those are my little tomatoes, and that's not a tomato. So I'm gonna be excited about this pineapple tomato. Now this is the big page of tomatoes. Talk about tomato, tomato tails. So here we are here, and this is just a treasure. But one thing I have discovered is that these bad boys need about, I'm gonna say 3 feet to spread. Well, I see, I don't know what that is. Hopefully that is a welcome visitor. I can't see him, but I know he's down there. And this tomato, look at the stem. It's beautiful. I don't know what type of tomato it is. I don't know. I know what this one is because I bought this one from the store. And I may have told you guys already, but this is a Jet Star. It was just $1.97. And look at it. It's flowering several places over there, but you see, too much going on. This one here, I'm gonna have to pin you up over here, baby. Here we go. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. This one, no tag. It's probably from the grocery store or when the seeds fell apart. I don't know. Here's another one that's beautiful and healthy. No label. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what this one is. But I have lemongrass in here. I have garlic in here. I have onion in here. I have basil in here. I have marigolds in here. This smell that the tomatoes release is so strong. But they say you want to put stuff in here that's just going to kind of confuse the predators. And I don't know. Plus I put some BT on them. That's going to help too. Here's another one here. It's blooming. But see how it's connecting over here? Next year, this won't even be a tomato bed. But I know that I'm going to have to really, really make some space for my tomatoes. But yeah. And here's there's another little one down there. I don't know when that stopped recording. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I don't know where they are. This one is growing wild. It needs so much space and it doesn't have it. So I'm going to see what happens. And then I'm going to have to go to the store and buy those bigger steaks and ham down in there so that I can give these bad boys some space to grow. And then there's a little tiny tot down here that's growing. And this is a big rainbow. You see, this is from a clipping. I don't know if that's from seed or from a clipping. And this is a triple crop. And this is from a clipping. Yep. No, it wouldn't be. This is from seed. And it's blooming. Yeah, I don't know what she is, but that one's blooming too. I want to say this one's a mushroom basket. So there you got it. Oh, look at this, guys. Everybody's blooming. Tomato crazy. So in this area here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 tomatoes in this little, I don't know, I want to say 7 by 4 box. That ain't good. But we're going to make it do what it do because I'm just a new gardener, and this is my first time even looking at my own tomatoes. I had that one right here, that Roma. It was huge. I thought it was supposed to stop. That bad boy was about 8 foot tall last year. Oh, and also I have citronella growing down here. Whatever I can do to get these to grow. I gotta get this one taken care of, but it's gonna be stunted because of Big Bruce right here. No, Nugget. Go on with your snacking ass. Oh, let's go over here to my other tomatoes. Let's finish this oh, here's another one here. I don't know what it is, but it's growing. Got one there. There's one right here in this stalk here. And also, there's another one down there. I don't know what these tomatoes are, but they're doing just fine. They're growing better than my peppers, I know that. I put this one in the ground because I was worried that they wouldn't have enough room. I put it in the ground and look at it already. And it's in there deep too. So you see it's only about a foot high, but it was tall. And I put it deep down in there and put some fertilizer in there. I was digging right here yesterday and found a big old striped worm that's killing stuff. I put it right in his water where he belongs. And I also found a green worm sitting up here chilling, and I put him. So I come out here and kind of check them out, you know, clean them up. And this is a mushroom basket also. You're gonna get on, doggone moth sitting up there laying eggs. I'm gonna have to watch that. Make sure nothing comes up, but I see another bug right there. I don't know who you are. You go about your business. Yeah, they're trying to take up resident on my tomato, but I'm not having it. Alright, and then I have these two little ones over here. I have no idea what they are. Oh, I got the camera on me the whole time. Y'all, I done lost my damn... Y'all, bear with me. Let's switch it back around. And we have this one here. Look who caught up in the net. Look at him. Go on about your business. Stop trying to eat my green beans. Come on. That's one I put in the ground real deep. I don't know if I talked about that. That one. It's this one. Those are both mushroom baskets. I have these two little ones over here. I don't know if I'm gonna put some more. I'm putting some fertilizer on them today and some cow manure and get them piping. And then I put this determinant over here, this golden nugget, in the ground. Just got some berries on it. There go a couple there. There's another one. There's another one trying to grow. There's another one. So I think it'll do fine vine in here. I think I also put a chocolate midnight snack. Put that down in the ground, but it's not shaking nothing. And then I also have my Mr. Stripley's over here. Yeah, I put some fertilizer, and I had to treat. I put some 7 dust down here. I had to treat for ants. But my Mr. Stripley's are doing fine. That's 2 more. Plus some little ones that I just had hanging out. That's a Cherokee purple. This is just a wild one that's just been here forever. It was over there last year. I put it in the ground here. There's another one that's doing just fine. I don't know what it is. And I think there's another one out here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, all these tomatoes, y'all. And then this one is a pink ox heart. That one. I really do think that is it for all my my tomato tails. So I should have lots and lots of tomatoes by the end of before the heat wave hits us. And then when the heat wave hits us and then these die off, I have all my little ones that will be growing and being prepared for next fall so that I can get those in the ground. And then I can do my own tomato tasting, and my own tomato testing to see what's the best slice of tomato, because I'm looking for the best one. And I hear Paul Robeson and those Oxford Hearts are good slicing tomatoes. Plus, I have more tomatoes coming. Who would have thought that I'd be growing tomatoes, because I can't stand worms. But that is it for Tomato Tales. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for hanging out with me during this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day we have here. And that is just a part of Tomato Tales. Stay tuned and I'll let you know what's going on in the near future. Bye-bye.